Thank you for watching our video for Northwest Custom Structures and the installation of a metal building. This building is 12 wide, 25 long, with an 8-foot boxed enclosure and a couple of roll-up doors. Our delivery and installation is free, and the reason we can allow it to be free is because we put several buildings on truck and trailer. We go into an area and install several at a time. There are some exceptions for some of the clear span buildings where there may be a freight fee. This is the bottom base rail. It has to sit flat on a surface, whatever your surface might be. We build our buildings off of this base rail. We ask that it be level, front to back and side to side, within 3 to 4 inches. This is a rebar anchor. These can be used on gravel or dirt, asphalt. They're 30 inches long. Oftentimes the guys will attach the base rail to make sure that they plumb the roof before they actually put in a different type of anchor. These are considered a temporary anchor. This is the beginning stages of a gabled end. In this particular case, it'll be necessary to have these because we're enclosing 8 feet on the back side of this building. These are the uprights or the legs that are fitting into the trusses. On the eave of the truss is a welded sleeve. Those legs fit into that welded sleeve. Then we attach a corner brace for additional stability. There's so many trusses based on the size, length of your building. In some states, we're 4 foot on center. In some states, we're 5 foot on center. This is the cutting of the gabled end. In this case, we are enclosing this building, but a lot of times people like these just on the front and back to finish it off their building, make it look more like a finished product. Here they're starting to install the trusses into the bottom base rail. This is a 6x6 header. This is on the side. It's going to allow for a 6x6 roll-up door to go on there. We typically want to go 2 feet taller on a sidewall to install a door. So on a 6x6 roll-up door, if you're putting it on a side, we would want to have a minimum of an 8-foot sidewall height. This is an additional header. Again, we wanted to eliminate more legs on that side to avoid tripping. This is a 15-foot long header. And this is the completion of the trusses into those legs. Again, this is a residential style building. It has a vertical roof and horizontal siding. We call it a residential style. These are the purlins that go as a framework on the roof in order to attach the sheet metal vertically. This makes for a stronger building, a stronger roof. It allows the snow and rain runoff. The piece you see there is what we call a boxed eave. It gives the building a more finished look. It doesn't always come standard, so you would want to ask us about that. As you can see the sheet metal being attached to the roof, you see the ribs are running vertically. Again, this is the strongest building we have, and it will also allow you to put gutters on the building. Every truss has a peak brace. Here they're starting to install the boxed enclosure. As you can see, the sheet metal ribs on the sides are running the opposite direction as the roof. In this particular case, the uprights are 4 foot on center, so this will be an 8-foot boxed enclosure. And they're attaching the sheet metal to the sides and making some final touches. Here's the framing on the back end wall and the sheet metal going up on the back. They'll end up doing the same thing on the front and then installing that door, which you'll see at the end of this video as the finished product. As you can see the rain running off, this is really great, again, if you're in a snowy area or a rainy area where you want to put gutters on your building. Here they're cutting out for the side door, the side roll-up door, which is 6 by 6. These doors roll into themselves, so they create a big canister as they're rolling up. On a small door like a 6 by 6, it locks on the outside. It's not until you go beyond a 10 by 10 that it has a chain hoist and closes on the inside. So they're creating this framing for this door. Here they're putting some final touches on the trim on the back. And of course there's trim all around the building and also around the doors and or windows that you might want to install on your building. Final touches here on the roof. Tacking down the sheet metal. Some trim on the front here. On the left-hand side, you'll see the trim, again, just to finish the building off. Eventually, that gap is filled in on the roof with a ridge cap to close that area that still has exposure. There's that 15-foot header. You can see that there's no uprights there. This is the 6 by 6 roll-up door going on that side wall. So they create some additional framing and then attach the door. Here they're just putting some final touches to the trim. Make it look finished. And here's the final product. 12-foot wide, 25-foot long, 9-foot sidewall height, residential style building. We appreciate you watching our video. We encourage you to go to our website, to our free estimator online at www.nwcustomstructures.com. Feel free to also call us at toll-free 888-536-1585, and we can give you an estimate right away. Thank you.